Right, I'm very sorry that I let the video loop for a couple of seconds there. I was about to go live, and then I did a little burp, and I thought I'm just going to spare you from that. There's no reason to inflict that upon you. Hi, welcome back to Played by the Bell, Season 2. I've been really enjoying playing indie stuff again on stream, and I'd run out of ideas for actual. Right, Ben, that's a Bilal Zafar joke, isn't it? I haven't seen any of his streams, and I know that's a mistake. That's a life error, which I need to fix. But I feel like it's probably like too far into the narrative now for me to get into it. So I don't really. So yeah, but I'm enjoying the clips that end up on Twitter and stuff. But yes, hello, good evening, everyone. So I think what I'm gonna do is, rather than, because I used to put a game on and then drag it out over 2 hours, right? When it comes to indie stuff, that's not always the best thing to do. So I'm gonna approach this from two angles. One, I'm not gonna insist that it has to be 2 hours every time, and two, just play more than one game per stream. Why not? It doesn't matter. It's fine. Especially since I think I now know how to change the current game thing on Twitch. So, first game tonight is Townscaper, which, as you will see, it's just a big ocean, and it's so this has just come out. It's in early access, right? I don't even know what the plan is with regards to what the game is actually going to be. Basically, all it is at the moment is a thing where you just click and it generates little bits of town in the water, and it just looked really lovely. So I was probably just going to do 10 minutes on this, and then we'll play something else. It doesn't matter. It's fine. So you literally, you see, so it's sort of grid based, but you can't see the grid, right? There's also barely any musical sound. Oh, sorry, there's no music. There's barely any sound effects. But it's fascinating how well it just builds little. So obviously you click once, right? And then then there's a little bridge there. Let's make it a bit bigger. Hang on. There we go. And then look at that. And then that. And then that. And then that. And it puts there's like a little door there. But let's extend this little courtyard out, right? Like out here. And then make that bigger. And then that bigger. And there's a little chimney. And there's another little door. And there's a little light. And because that faces the edge of a bit, there's a little ladder into the water. And then there's a little post box. Guys, look. There's a little post box. Because I guess they have water post. It's fascinating. I just love it. Let's build that up a bit more. Let's make that larger. And that can still go to there. But it hasn't put a door there this time. But it has put some little birds and a bench and some bloody bushes. Oh, here we go. Here's the... Another minute. So there you go. There's the front door now. That's the front door. Right, so that's one little house. Let's pick a different colour and build them a neighbour. I figure in my pretend little society, everyone gets their own island, and then there'll be one island with all the sort of municipal buildings and stuff in it. None of this matters. Oh, look at that! I've just made a little veranda that you can just hang out on with your friends. Oh, this is so great. It feels weird that that's like a gap there. Let's fill that in. And then... Right, hang on. Do you think these have bridges between them? Or is that cheating? Don't know what the rules are. The weird perspective is strange. Like, it's fine if you look this way, but then as you angle it upwards, it gets a bit... It's a bit vomit-inducing, to be fair. Right, hang on. So that's like another house. They're a bit too close, aren't they? I feel like they probably hate each other. I've just decided. I'm just making this up and I've decided they hate each other. What's that about? What does that say about my brain? I could just make up that they're nice friends. Okay, so there's a little bit of randomization by the looks of it. Because that's come out like a weird shape. So it's not just like a square grid system, is it? Like, so that's actually... That's weird. Okay. That's really strange. Lovely sound effects. Big fan of those. I want another little veranda. How did I make that? Like, these are just... There's a lot of plopping. Big plops going on. Maybe I just join all these up. I feel like I want them all to be mates. I also went to the toilet just before this, Ben. I just want you to know that. Can you do... Yeah, sorry, yeah. So you can change the colours as you go. There you go, look at that. You thought you were a greenhouse. Now you're a red house. Pogo on that, mate. Let's add some more colours to these. Why not? Let's just bloody ruin everything. I'm sure I've seen... Oh my god. Yep. Yep. Now we're in business. Oh, let's make like a sky rail system that makes absolutely zero sense. Look at that! I could probably do this for a long time. Certainly longer than would be entertaining for streaming purposes. Why am I creating Mick? Oh, I see, from... Yeah. From Final Fantasy. I mean, to be fair, I'd be annoyed if this was my building, right? Because I had this lovely little rooftop view, and now there's all this shit around it. Doomicum, no, at the moment, no. There is no point to this. It's just a nice thing. I assume they are adding a game. Maybe they're not. I don't know. I'd almost admire them if they weren't. It's in early access, so it's not finished yet. I think it's something because it's something that I'd seen GIFs appearing on Twitter where the dev was like, "I've built this. Any ideas? What do I do with it?" Like, and just everyone was just going nuts. Yeah, I think at the moment it's just quite enjoyable just to mess around with. And it's just like, oh, look at that. It's little steps down to the water. And it's just fascinating, like, how well it just creates. There's some little welly boots, which they'd need because they live right near the water, wouldn't they? Makes perfect sense. Do you know what it really needs? Just a little first-person walkabout mode. Like, that would be amazing. How do you actually... Oh, yeah. Sorry, the interface is a bit weird. Even though it's just, like, click, left click and hold to rotate, and then right click and hold to move. But it never feels like... So obviously that moves around, but then when you're looking that way, yeah, like I want to move forward through it, but I can't. But that's fine. It's fine. It's not finished yet. It's not finished yet. Weird. Right. I mean, that is basically the limit, right? In terms of streaming potential. I mean, maybe if I had some nice background music and I made it like an ASMR stream or something, that'd be cool. Oh, there you go. Look at that. That's weird. But yeah, I mean, this is kind of it. A TCGS coloured house. I don't know if it's got the colours that we need. Hang on. So let's tell you what. Let's just start a new one. So if we do. So we need a big square with a white house in it. Shit. Oh, it's a weird shape. I know, because it doesn't look white from the top, does it? Shit. Yeah, this isn't going to work. Oh, no, there we go. So that's the big square. And then I need... What's the order of the colours? I can't remember. I'm going to have to check. I don't think I could draw willies with it, Ben. I don't know if that would work. So then it's the light blue. And then it's the orange. Oh no, I could do like 2 of those. This doesn't work at all. And then it's... Hang on, so that needs to go all the way to the corner. This doesn't work. And then it's the sort of red one. Oh god, this doesn't... And then it's the sort of dark purple. This isn't happening. There you go. There's the TCGS logo. Oh, stacked up. That would make more sense. Yeah. Oh, let's have a quick go at doing that. So, from the bottom, we'd need... so if we do like what? So go 1, 2... 3. Ah! Bugger. Nope, start again. This is hard. This is really hard. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then... So I've got my phone here because I'm like looking at the logo as I go. Not that it's the most complicated logo in the world. And then I need purple, purple, red, red. And then I need orange. No, oh my god, what am I doing? Being an idiot. I'm doing it this way, aren't I? So then it needs to go like orange, orange, light blue, light blue. And then the rest is white. Depending on which version of the logo you're going for. So I need to build that like on the side. There you go. That's sort of... Look, that's it. That is absolutely it. That's the logo. No one can say otherwise. Right, should we play something else? I was thinking I might play a bit of Hades. I've not streamed Hades, have I? I don't think I have. Cool. Oh Ben, I've already forgotten. Was it ! set game? Let's try it. Hey, amazing. That actually worked. Didn't think it would. Yeah, Hades is cool as fuck, and I can't believe I've not streamed it yet. Where are we? Let's go. Is it? I thought it was still early access, Doomican. Who knows? Well, you might. But I've not played it for a bit, so I'm intrigued to see. I mean, not that I'd like played everything that was in it previously, but I'm intrigued to see if they've added anything. Okay, final update before coming out of early access. Cool. I mean, it's never... I mean, I was... I don't know, like 3 like big updates into it when I started playing it. Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah, almost done. Our 1.0 launch will feature the true ending of the story, additional features, improvements, and other surprises. Cool. Yeah, but it's never felt early access to me. Like, I know they've been tweaking the hell out of it, but... hello, mate. January. God, has it been that long ago since I played this? No, it looks like you're correct, Doomican.
Stash of weapons over there.
Why, is there something new? Oh, hello, what's this? Oh, is this the cannon one? Which adamant rail first revealed itself? I'm pretty sure I tried this and didn't really like it. That's right, and it's got like a grenade launcher reload. Yeah, I wasn't really fond of that, and it looks like I'm getting an XP bonus for the sword, which is cool as fuck. So let me, hang on, I've not played this for ages, so let's... Right, yeah, so normal slashing and stabbing. There's that little area of effect one, and then you can dash strike. Which is cool, because you cancel out of that quicker into your next, like into your proper combo. Cool, right, wicked. Oh, hang on, what's this? The heck is this? Aspect of Zagreus, form in which the blade first revealed itself. Aspect of Nemesis for 3 seconds after your special. Your attack may deal critical damage. Your special dislodges the magic thing from foes. Okay, this is new, and I don't fully understand it.
The aspect of Nemesis.
Right.
You just do.
And what did I just do? Um, so bonus move, speed and dash distance. I mean, that's... Yeah. But the bonus critical chance is cooler. If you ask me. So for anyone who's not played this, it is a rogue light. Not like, light. Makes a difference. And yeah, you're trying to break out of hell. Because as you see, it fucking sucks. And you are the son of the god of death. And these are mate of yours you can just slash up and practice. I think, can I go back and show you the... Yeah, okay. So the reason I really like this is... Obviously, like any roguelike, you die, you go back to the start, but you've...
Be someplace else.
But usually you've like earned stuff that you can buy more stuff with back at home. This is where you live. And that's how like the story progresses sometimes. Like when you go back, you actually look forward to seeing all your mates again because things might have changed, or there'll be new dialogue or whatever, or maybe new abilities to unlock and stuff. Yeah, it's really good. Epic Game Store exclusive. I don't know if it was. I've got it on Steam.
Owie, looks like the bone hydra of Asphodel just stomped you that time, huh?
Certainly did.
Each of its heads has its own nasty tricks. That must be tough.
Shut up, Hypnos.
It was unpleasant, yes.
And yeah, so basically stuff changes. Is Achilles. I can't talk to him at the moment for some reason. There's all these like weird trophies. Don't know what they do. Excuse me. And then here's your dad, who I also can't talk to at the moment. But yeah. Right, let's actually play a bit, shall we? So there's all stuff in your room that you can use. You can rest, and you can you can like get new abilities and stuff. I've spent all my stuff at the moment. And then there's like challenges to complete, and they're all right. They're fine. You know, you tick them. A lot of them you just tick off as you go anyway. You don't necessarily have to go out of your way, but yeah, they've just done so much to make it cool when you die and go back.
While you were out, boy, yo, one of your weapon holder things back there, it picked up this eerie glow. Could see it from the corner of my eye.
Calm down, Skelly. I'm sure whatever it is perfectly normal for a legendary semi-sentient titan-slaying weapon from the dawn of time.
Banter.
Those weapons of yours, they have seen some real business, pal. You're giving them a real workout, so maybe they're starting to like you or something. Loosening up a bit, you know, like you and me.
Why has he got a coin in his mouth? What's that about?
That's an imaginative theory, mate.
He says mate a lot. This is weird. Oh yeah, so for every character in the game as well, like the more you talk to them, you get like extra lore about them and stuff. And you can give them presents, which also helps. Right, let's go. Let's try and escape. So, what's cool about it, or one of the things that's cool about it, one of the many things, is that the way you get new abilities is you summon the gods of Olympus who are trying to help you get out.
Your existence from the goddess Nyx. All of us on Olympus rallied to assist you just as best we could. A family such as mine protects its own.
I forget exactly the story, but basically you found out that you might actually be related to the gods rather than the underworld lot. So the gods are trying to help you get out, basically. And each like Olympian god has like a whole set of abilities. And so you're always choosing from a limited, semi-random pool of abilities whenever you're picking a new ability. But once you get to learn each god and the kind of sorts of abilities they give you, you can start preferring certain gods over others. It's just cool. It's just a really interesting system. Right, what have we got? So your special causes a lightning bolt to strike nearby foes. That's my wire attack. That's the little area of effect one. Cast is a burst of chain lightning that bounces between foes. Yeah, I tend not to use magic that much. That's probably just me being an idiot. Thunder Dash. Your dash causes a lightning bolt to strike nearby foes. See, I'll probably use that. No, I'm going to go with the Thunder Flourish because I do use the wire attack quite a lot.
Light of the heavens.
Hi, mates. So basically, whenever you get to the end, when there's an exit to the current area, whatever it shows there is what you will get by going through that door and completing the next room. So there'll be rooms where there's a choice of multiple exits, basically, and you can start aiming for certain things. Do.
Sure.
Just the one exit, I think. So that means I'll get a boon from Aphrodite in the next bit, assuming I don't die.
Time to fight.
Ow.
Hi, Aphrodite.
Let's go.
I cannot help but wonder, dearest, why Lord Hades would have kept your mere existence hidden from us all this time. Perhaps he knew that once you met us, you would stop at nothing to come seek us out.
Probs. Your attack deals more damage and inflicts weak. What does weak do again? It's a curse status for at least 4 seconds. The victim deals less damage. Passion Dash. Your dash deals damage where you end up, inflicting weak. Yeah, I'm probably going to go for that one, I think. The combat's really good. It's incredibly responsive and fast-paced. What's this? Oh, there's these weird little... what will that do? It'll cost me 21 life to go down there. If I remember rightly, they give you access to these weird areas where... There's like... They can give you really powerful abilities, but with like a cost associated. Let's have a go. Let's see what happens. Who is it that you talk to via these? Oh yeah, Chaos.
So often they forget themselves. They force their blessings onto you, whilst I merely offer you a choice.
Definitely not creepy at all. Right, what have we got? For the next 3 encounters, you can't collect. So that red icon is your magic spell, basically. You have to like pick it up again once you've used it. So yeah, bloodstone ammunition for your magic. For the next 4 encounters, slain foes toss an inferno bomb at you. But then when they do, your special deals more damage. For the next 4 encounters, you take 351% more damage from traps, but afterwards any darkness and gemstones you find are worth more. I mean, none of these are great, are they? If I can just definitely not get hit by any traps, I feel like that's probably the best one. Oh, hey, Colin. Thank you for the sub, mate. Much appreciated. I'm going to turn down... I feel like my voice is clipping a bit. I don't know if that's accurate. Let's just tone it down a bit. Let's just chill. Right, let's not get hit by any traps, and we'll be fine. What do I want? Do I want keys, or do I want money? Oh, good. There's traps. Come on, mate. I assume traps includes like those spikes and the exploding bullshit. Ow. 5 quid. That was a shop.
Let's see what's in
What
here.
can I get? Could actually do with the health. Let's have it. Yeah, it looks fucking good, doesn't it, Ben? Oh shit. There are mines everywhere. What? Is it just the one exit again? Yeah. Nope. There we go. Forgot the buttons! Wow. Cool. Who's the wine glass? Oh, Dionysus.
Aphrodite, am I right or am I right there, Zag? But I have just the thing to go with her.
Bet you do, creep. Emulated phone game. Colin. Oh man. So that'll replace Passion Dash, but it's sort of better. Because it's an epic one. That's one of the reasons you can tell. Or just your attack inflicts that. So Hangover is basically like poison. So whatever gets hit by it just continues to take a bit of damage. Hey CJ, how's it going, man? So attack inflicts Hangover. Dash causes Hangover several times near where you started. Well, no, because I generally dash towards people, not away from them, right? So that's not that helpful. Let's go with Drunken Strike. I think we're going to be fine. I love epic things. They're my favourite. Hey, Cosmonaut.
Let's go, lads.
Oh, so these guys used to be in like a completely different arena. I don't know if that's just the game being a roguelike and it's just rolled differently, or maybe that's a thing they've actually changed. I don't know.
That's what you get.
Right, who've we got? Who've we got? Boons of Athena. So you cast damage as foes in a small area and can deflect, resist damage from foes' attacks. That's fine. After you take damage, damage foes around you and briefly deflect. I think I'm just going to go for soak a bit of damage, please. If I remember right, there's like definitely nothing in the pots. And yet, tempting to smash the lot of them. What's this? Locked. Yeah, Shy, it's that sort of comic book style, isn't it? With the really harsh, like, black line work. It's cool. I like it. Do we want shop, or do we want... I can't remember what that is, but it's not a shop. I'm gonna go for this. Let's go for the shop.
Must be something I can use.
No, we haven't got that much money. God damn it. Hello, Sharon. Oh, I've not seen anything of the 13 remake. Is it bad? Yes, Colin, good shout. Borderlands has always done the cell shading stuff really well.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Yeah, you're right. I guess I'll just buy that. Wait, what? What's it offering me?
Poor me.
Okay, that's weird. Hello, Puncake.
Nice place.
Oh yeah, you just get healed here, which is a shame because I haven't really taken any damage. Jet Set Radio, absolutely nailed it first time. Have there been any? There must have been something that tried to do cell shading prior to Jet Set Radio, right? Key or money? I can't even. What are the keys? I forgot what the keys do. I mean, Colin, probably in 2020, probably don't go out of your way. Like, the controls have aged quite badly, I think. Some people in the chat might shout me for saying that, but it's the truth, mate. Being quite rubbish at Hades here.
There's something.
A big key. Love a big key.
Which way?
Got some lore about diamonds. I'm not that interested, to be honest. Let's go this way. There's no point going to another shop. Ain't got any money. Jet Set Radio is it an all-timer? It's so representative of like what the Dreamcast was, right? In that it was just this game that we hadn't seen anything like it before, and it had such a sense of style. Oh, sorry guys, didn't mean to scare you. So like it does warrant some reverence. It just has aged a bit badly in gameplay terms. That's all. That's all. That's all. That's all I'm saying.
Hi, Meg.
Right, here we go. This will probably go badly.
May I help you with something, Zagreus?
I think it's implied that Zagreus used to be in a relationship.
Now that you mention it, you can, Meg. I was wondering, what was Father carrying on with you about back home?
Eavesdropping again. If you must know, my job performance is under review. Though I'm sure this job's about to go just fine.
Ooh, I don't know what. I don't know about that. Don't know about that, Meg.
Me for mercy. Let's not get overconfident.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm being rubbish. I'm taking a lot of hits. That I shouldn't be. Fuck's sake. I did get quite good at this at one point, but that was in January, and who can even remember that far back, right? That was a fucking lifetime ago, so... Oh yeah, here we go. That's me dying once. Ooh. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh no, it's alright. She died, not me.
Yes. I'll take that.
Yeah, I mean, you died once and then you're nearly dead again, mate, so I wouldn't get too cocky. Let's go.
I ought to lock you up in Tartarus.
Shut up, Dad. Oh, thank you. And then, oh yeah, so you can sell any abilities that you're not really getting much out of. I mean, as it is, I think mine are all pretty good so far. What's in the shop? Excuse me. I'll have one of those. I'm sure an Infernal Trove will spawn ahead where possible. Oh yeah, so Infernal Troves, you come across one, you activate it, and then basically it throws a shit ton of enemies at you, and the quicker you kill them, the better the reward in the chest is. This is pretty good.
I'll just go on now.
Well, hang on, Colin. So if we're saying that it's impossible for any game to stand the test of time, to me, rather than that meaning that there can't be any all-timers, that, to me, that opens the door to all of them. Because if you just accept they're all going to age poorly, among the games that have aged poorly, there is still going to be, like, the best examples of what was, right? So, I'm with Ben on this one, I'm afraid. What was new in the Codex? It's just about this. So this is what we would recognise as a vision of hell, right? It's all lava and bones and shit. Whereas Tartarus is just depressing, whereas this is like, oh yeah.
It's nice and warm out here, I'll give it that.
It does make sense. Yes, Colin, exactly. Exactly that. Like
Wave makers.
oh shit. Like, yeah, there might not literally be superheroes, but there will be people who are the closest thing we've got to them who you might consider a superhero. Just through their deeds. Shit. Oh, I'm playing so badly. Right, what have we got? So I can level up Drunken Strike. Oh, right, so this is... Right, that's it. When you get the pomegranate one, that just levels up one of your existing... abilities. I mean, Colin, it is sort of what I genuinely believe. It is also quite funny just to debate this. There is an element of just entertaining myself to be considered. Oh, what should we get? I mean, the Drunken Strike, right? You are a subscriber, but so is Ben. Ah, but then you're an actual paid subscriber, aren't you? Whereas Ben's just a mere Twitch Prime freeloader. Oh yeah, but Ben is a mod. Good point, Ben. Right, here we go.
Interloper.
Let's batter everyone. Come on. One left. And you're done. Did I get the full...
Finally.
11? Oh, that's bullshit.
Nice.
Oh, what? 8? Okay, who cares? Don't really know what happened there. That's just the one exit, yeah? With the lightning bolt, we're going to go meet Thor, everyone. That's also a good point, Ben. You're officially #1 superfan, Colin. I mean, step up. You need to step up. Get there. Step up your game, mate. Oh, it's these bomb fuckers. I hate these. Probably shouldn't dash into the big clouds. Ah, bollocks. Are you throwing lava shit around? Stop it.
Lord Zeus.
Here we go.
In the name of Hades.
Okay, no dialogue. It's not wrong, mate. I'm not wrong at all. It's fine. If you take damage, your foe is struck by lightning. Lightning effects also make foes jolted. Well, you cast as a burst of chain lightning that bounces between foes. That sounds quite good. And I've barely used my cast, to be honest. Does it get monotonous, or do it go to keep it interesting enough? Yeah, they absolutely do. I'll hopefully, when I finish this run, we'll go back to town, and then I might, like, hopefully I'll be able to show you sort of the things you can spend money on and give you an idea of... Excuse me. Sorry. It's the Pepsi burps. Yeah, and if you get an idea of how the sort of cycle works. Do I know any stories about Thor? I know he's lost his saddle. Coins or poms? Let's go for the pomegranate, mate. Yeah, mate. Get blown up by your own bloody pot bombs, pal. It's not a reference, it's just a joke. I'm Thor, I can't find my saddle. Get it? Because he's got a lisp. And he can't find he's Thor because he's riding a horse and he can't find his saddle. Shall I just stop the stream now? Reduce damage from foes from 7% to 7.93%. I'm just going to leave it there. Electric shot level 1 to level 2. Is that problematic? I suppose it's not amazing, is it?
Extra blessing.
Right, hang on, what have we got? We've got Thor again, or we've got a shop. I've only got 100 quid. Let's go. It's true, Ben.
That's a problem.
I mean, Colin, you can always just go back to the VOD afterwards, right? And then post it on Twitter. I mean, to be honest, the joke's more offensive just for how shite it is. What's this? What's happening?
See you next time.
Cool. What's Thor got this time? Double strike lightning bolt effects have a chance to strike twice. That's good. After you dash just before getting hit, a bolt strikes a nearby foe. That sort of sounds like it's relying on me being good. The lightning effects also make foes jolted. Victim's next attack self-inflicts lightning damage that harms nearby foes. That actually sounds quite good. Let's do that. Let's do that. How have you been anyway, Colin? I feel like we've not spoken for ages. Admittedly, through this weird asynchronous, imbalanced way. That is true, Ben, but I am bad at computer games, so... If you, man, because you're, without wishing to get too specific, you work in retail, right? In which case, you have my maximum sympathies. Because it has been fucking shite. What's going on? I've been alright. You know, being a somewhat reclusive nerd, I've probably taken to lockdown better than really I should have. But, yeah, pretty fed up of it by this point, obviously. Hello, Chod. Oh, here we go. No, I will not be off to the pub. It's going to be a fucking bloodbath, isn't it? Jesus Christ. Oh, shit, there we go. Oh, that's right, I can defy death twice now. Yeah, I don't know, I understand, like, obviously the setting of the pub is like a very specific and comforting thing for a lot of people.
Just what I wanted.
But surely it's not going to be that for a while yet. It's still going to be so weird. I feel like if I did drink, I'd probably rather carry on just doing it at home for a bit longer, but I don't know, maybe that's just me. Quick reload, foes drop. Oh, okay. Oh, fair dues, Chod. That sounds really nice. We used to have when I grew up. Ooh, what's this? Hyper sprint for 0.75 seconds after you dash becomes sturdy and run 100% faster. You take less damage and your actions can't be interrupted by taking damage. That sounds pretty good.
Let's go.
Sorry, Colin, I missed your message. Yeah, also dealing with staff issues. So yeah. No, it's absolute wank, isn't it? As you'll be aware. Yeah, my wife works in a supermarket as well, and it's been a fucking ceaseless nightmare. It's basically been like every week has been as busy as the week before Christmas, and yeah, with like a third of the workforce off at any one time. Jesus, CJ, reopening next week. Company opening up the full cafe, but only one person. From 7 a.m. until 6 p.m. That's going to be insane. Shit. Sorry to hear it, man. But yeah, Chod, we used to... Yeah, sorry, I was saying, when I was growing up, we just went to the local old man's pub, and we seemed... I say when I was growing up, I mean, when I was of legal age, obviously. I mean, I wasn't actually drinking, so I'm fine. I didn't commit any crimes. But... yeah, so when we were in our late teens, we used to go to this place, the Builders Arms, and no one seemed to mind us being there. Every Wednesday night, they would do... they'd just, like, bring around a tray full of pork pies, and you could just get free... Here you go, do you want pork pie? And the first few times they did it, we thought it was, like, some sort of wind-up. And we were like, no? Yeah? No? What? And then 3 weeks in, like, yeah, I fucking love a pork pie, actually. Thank you very much. But yeah. I've never had like a relationship with a pub like that since, which is a shame. I don't think any of the local ones where I live now are very nice. But I've never been in them, so I'm probably just being a judgmental classist prick. Who knows? That's cool, Ben.
Drakens.
Oh shit. Oh, shit.
They're slowing down.
It may look like I'm button mashing. I sort of am. But there is a rough strategy to it.
Not finished yet.
Oh, that sounds cool, Chod. You'll have to, yeah, once things are officially back to normal, that'd be nice. Which I do always... Oh, that's a bit creepy, those two fellas just sort of pawing at the coast. Yeah, there should be some sort of northern or northwestern TCGS thing. That would be cool. Oh fuck, sausage rolls. That's even better. Or is it? Because I get sausage rolls for myself all the time, whereas the pork pie is, you know, not like an obscure delicacy, but it's like, oh yeah, actually, fuck, yeah, I never buy pork pies for myself. Yeah, I'll have a pork pie. Thank you. So yeah. Sorry, Carl, I'm just reading all your messages. Excuse me. Queen Victoria stopped for a piss, possibly a shit, when she got off the train at the station next to my house to transfer onto a canal boat. Wow. You thought Fentimans is made up? I mean, to be fair, I suppose we did... No, that wasn't Midnight Resistance. That was in the Dark Zero days. So the final episode, we did like a pretend final episode that we'd got a sponsorship from Fentimans. And then I mentioned that I can't remember, what did I say I was drinking? I was drinking like a rival drink. And then that was it, and that fucked the sponsorship, so they shut the show down. That was the joke. As an actual fact, we just decided to stop doing it and thought we'd make our own website instead. Excuse me. Right, shop. Oh, I thought I had... 62 life. Or... Oh, that's right, so the big heart guy, so that would increase my maximum health. However... Just give me the... What is that? It's like a... I mean, it's fries, obviously. I can't tell what the actual food is, though. It looks like a massive taco or something. I mean, obviously, presumably it's something Greek, right? So definitely not a taco, but perhaps something similar, like in a, you know, like a salad and a flatbread or something. Don't know a lot about Greek food, in case that's not already obvious. Yeah, it's like like a pitta thing, Ben. You're right. Oh shit, it's boss time. This is going to go bad. Oh shit, oh shit. I am in the fire. Goes invincible. Yep, here's all his mates. So yeah, so what I was saying about button mashing, so basically my general strategy is like dash in, do a couple of normal hits, and then finish with a special, dash out, dash in again, or ideally dash like between enemies and just sort of keep it going. Obviously that's not always possible. But yeah, this guy's pretty...
Whoa, that's not good.
Oh, fuck. Like his phases are fairly standard, like you get a bit of a damage phase and then he goes invincible, summons his mates. Kill all them and then you can do damage phase again. one of those games that obviously, like, fuck, there we go, dead. Why did I? Oh, Colin, was that the Midnight Resistance soda? Was it you that asked me to include a letter calling you a jerk? Sorry, that was so long ago. Did you hate the soda? Because everyone else did. Didn't go down well at all. I mean, it was good, really, because it made me realise that I had, like, a real problem with sugar. Because to me, that was, like, a normal... Like, that was how sweet I wanted it. And then everyone tried it and was like, mate, this is like drinking fucking jam. What the fuck? Like... Yeah, cheers, Ben. Thanks a lot. Because I remember it was the first feedback I got, because literally, so I sent them all out and then I heard nothing for weeks, and I was like, what is going on? So I messaged, because Joe Scrabble's got one of them. I was like, Joe, did you try it? Is it all right? And he was like, oh no, well, it was too sweet for me. And I thought, well, yeah, Joe's a wine drinker, right? Of course it's too sweet for him. And then no, everyone else was like, yeah. And it's such a shame, because obviously that's easily fixed. I just needed to put less syrup in when I made it. I was like, put loads in, it's fucking nice, who cares, it's great. So, yeah, bad idea. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, I'm just checking my phone like a rude bastard. Wife's feeling a bit poorly, so I should probably just make sure she hasn't messaged me saying she feels like shite.
Something about a war. Father sent Thanatos to take stock, but you're right. It's been a while now that you mention it. I guess a lot's occurred down here since then.
I mean, I don't know if you're joking or not, Colin, but that probably is a better idea, right? Like, look, because I can just send you a little jar of syrup and probably get about 5 bottles out of it, and you just buy your own soda water. Go nuts.
I'll say, the lounge reopened. Let's see, what else? Anyway, you see my brother out there? You two
excuse me.
Everything here under control.
Could just send Jack. Maybe I just make jam. Maybe that's the solution, CJ. Rather than like sod this soda business, just make the jam. The bottles. Do you know what I've still got? Hang on a minute. Oh fuck! Hang on, that's my headphone cable. Maybe they're not here. Somewhere in my drawers. Oh, here we go. I don't know how. Hang on, let's change to the. There you go. There's all the stickers I got printed for the labels. The place I got them printed would only do like a million of them. So I've got absolutely flipping loads. Has it got the? Was there a different sticker for the back? I thought there was. Nope, they all just say the same thing. I thought there was a. I was sure there was another sticker with all like the ingredients. Oh no, it was like a letter, wasn't it, that I included? I think I just printed that off. So yeah, Midnight Resistance, no taste, all sugar. Which, I mean, maybe I shouldn't have put that. I feel like I prepped everyone to be like, oh well, this is going to be too fucking sweet, isn't it? That's right. So the letter sort of explained. Like the ingredients and stuff, isn't it? But yeah, no taste, all sugar, 0% by volume. Yeah, I mean, if anyone wants these, I've got fucking loads of. It's like no taste, as in tasteless, as in not refined. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, no, it was good. I mean, I should do a Bell's Kitchen where I make soda, because that was That was good fun. Do you know, I should send them to... I don't know if any of you seen Nat's What I Reckon on YouTube. He's fucking brilliant. He's an Australian guy who does... Did a little burp. He's an Australian guy who does like cooking recipe videos, right? He does like other comedy stuff, but he started doing cooking stuff and it's done really well. Yeah, and he's been asking, like, he's moved into a new house or a new flat and he's got like a massive fridge and he's been asking people to send in stickers. I think enough people have sent in stickers to cover the entire kitchen now, so probably too late. Is he as good as me? He's far better than me, Colin. I think he's an actual chef because he talks about food with some actual authority, whereas I'm just sort of winging it once a month. Also, his videos are like literally like 5-6 minutes each, and they're just so to the point, and there's just like a really refreshing sort of honesty about what does and doesn't matter in the kitchen. They're just, yeah, well worth checking out. Really good fun. Just, and like, he's sort of like aggressive about like he gets really angry about people eating like ready meals and shit, right? That's like a big thing about his, and it's kind of it's like every video starts out like he's kind of having a go at you, but by the end of it, it's like no, he actually believes in me, wants me to do better. He wants me to cook my own food because he knows I can do it. So yeah, really good. Does he have an assistant as good as Isaac? He doesn't have an assistant. I think his partner films it with him, but you hardly ever see her on camera. Oh, my fridge door. Don't get me fucking started on the fridge door. How much did I say on the podcast? I can't remember. I mean, it's not an interesting story. Oh God, Scrub Nerds. Mate. I used to make my own soda like all the time. When I still do have a bit of a problem with sugar, but it used to be worse.
Everything under control, sure.
And and this was me in my former life with Midnight Resistance. Dearly departed Midnight Resistance.
Your extended family, the Olympians. They wish to help you from this place, don't they? I just hope that their intentions are as pure as they appear. They don't get on well with your father.
Excuse me. I just said that it fell off, right? So, basically, it's absolutely infuriating, right? So at the top of the fridge door, maybe next time I do Bell's Kitchen, which in fact I do actually, I'm still in arrears. I still need to do June's. And we're now in July, but that's, we'll figure something out. Yeah, basically, so the top of the fridge, there's like a plastic fascia, right? And then, is it fascia or fascia? I don't know. It's going to be fascia. Sounds a bit less like fascist. Fascia. And then there's a pin which goes in the top of the door, and that's what it swings on. So there's nothing wrong with any of the important bits of the fridge, right? Still works. It's just that this plastic fascia at the top has like cracked, so the pins just come out. Fascia, is it fascia? Fascia, I don't know. Excuse me. And so I've managed to stick it back on with tape, but it's like, how is this entire fridge freezer, right? That is, I know we've had fridges for a while now, but it's still quite a complicated. I have no idea how fridges work, right? They just create cold air from nothing. That's insane to me. That's literal magic. And it's broken because of one bit of plastic across the top. Just really appalling design flaw. But we've had it 4 years, so obviously it's well out of warranty. So I think I've ordered a new fascia to go across the top. I don't 100% know if it's the right one because there's no picture of it on the fucking website. So that's been my life for the last week. So I should probably play the computer game, shouldn't I? Dark Zero is actually not a real podcast. It's just an elaborate joke. And Sean looks to see who says, "Oh, I remember that," so he knows not to trust them. So Dark Zero is still a website, by the way. And still, I don't know who's running it now. Ben, the guy who used to run it, I think he probably still owns it. I don't know if he's actively involved. He was really cool. He used to get quite exasperated with us making stupid, probably very problematic jokes on the podcast in our youth. And it's like at the time, it was like, Ben's telling us what we can and can't say, whereas actually now that we're all grown up, it's like, yeah, no, he was right and we should have listened to him, and he was just trying to get us to not be dickheads. Yeah, it was just a cool little independent site, and it was where, like, you know, a lot of people got their start there, or it was like part of their portfolio. Yeah, it's a good little site. But yeah, so we did the podcast there for a while, and I mean, probably don't. I mean, as far as I'm aware, it's not online, and I personally would rather keep it that way, because, like, all joking aside, like, we did say some really ignorant stuff on there. Not 100% proud of it. So yeah, I mean, we've got the archive on. It's on a Google Drive folder, but yeah, probably just keep it that way, to be honest.
I'll take all the help I can.
I did think it would be funny to, like, so obviously the first episode was me, Andy Hamilton, and Matt Lees, and I did think one day it would be funny to, like, record a commentary for the first episode. It's like if we all meet up again one day, but I don't know. I was trying to see. Right, you've checked. It's definitely not available. Good. Thank God.
I'm pleased to hear you say that. I've known too many far too proud to accept help, even when it was sorely needed. You just be careful, lad.
Will do. Achilles, you just mind out for your bloody heel, mate. You 5% mortal prick. Who's this?
It is plain to me that you are helping him. In spite of my insistence, you do not. What do you expect that I should do about this, Nyx? What would you do in my position? Deception in my very house and home. Answer me.
So Hades, your dad, god of the dead, knows you're trying to escape, but he's just kind of like, mate, you won't make it. Stop being an idiot. You know, like, he just thinks your attempt to escape is just absolutely futile and stupid, and it's like a pointless little rebellion. But yeah, so which is quite interesting, because he, like, every time you try and chat to him, he's just like, you're a fucking idiot. Stop it. Like, but he's not like, he could actually just stop you, but he's not. He's like letting you have a go because he thinks it's pointless. Yes, Colin, a podcast where we talk over a podcast. Some meta shit. How far have I got in this? I mean, grand scheme of things, I don't know. I've got to, like, the 4th area, I think, or maybe the 3rd one, but I don't know how many there are. But yeah, exactly, Scrub Nerd. It's no one's thought of doing it. I mean, or maybe they have thought of doing it and just decided not to because it's a terrible idea.
Hades, my relationship with him remains unchanged.
Oh, I don't think she used to look like that.
Same relationship from when you first requested I take care of him. He has my full support and always shall. You must know this. He wishes now to leave. I shall make no attempt to stop him.
There's 18 areas. You kidding me? Is that a wind-up, Colin Ross Wilson? Because that means I've barely scratched the surface then. Jesus Christ.
What good is any one of you? He's not even your son, and yet you coddle him. You know as well as I that he cannot succeed. You fill his mind with harmful delusions. If that is what you want for him, then please, proceed at pace.
If I remember right, basically Zagreb has been raised thinking that Nyx was his mum, and then one day Nyx was like, nah mate, I can't remember who his mum actually is, but it's an Olympian anyway. Right, the latest update has updated the character models. That makes sense. Because yeah, Nyx used to just be like, she was just like a woman with like a hood, and you could barely see her. So that is an upgrade. Hello, let's give some ambrosia to Cerberus.
So upon receiving such
because he's a cool big dog.
Only the very best treats for my best friend, right, boy?
Too right, mate. How's Orpheus getting on?
Yes, forgive my bluntness here, but I have to ask. Why won't you sing? You were a legend, mate. Our court musician.
You were a legend, mate.
Why, it's that I've lost my muse, my friend. It isn't harder to explain than that.
Eurydice.
Moments in your life where you had lost the will to chase your passions.
I suppose I have, yeah. But recently I found my drive again. And that's why I have to get out of here.
Is it supposed to be Kerberos?
And I am truly happy for you, friend. Alas, I've had no luck in my own search. Not that I'm searching any longer, so I'll just be over here, okay?
Alright, Orpheus. Fun fact, when I was in primary school, we did oh, hello. Who's this? Oh, yes. Medusa.
You don't want to live here anymore, Your Highness.
And there she goes again.
And there's this little bit, this little cafe. I can't remember what the function of this is. There's a bunch of stuff you can do all over here. So when I was in primary school, we did a play of the story of Orpheus and Eurydice, and don't know what it was about it, but I just became absolutely fascinated by it. Because it's grim as fuck, probably. Right, here we go. So I've got 228 of these purple stone lads. So these are like upgrades that you can buy. Each rank gives you 10% attack and special damage to foes with... you see, that's when you've cast your magic spell on someone. Which again, I'm not really using the magic. Although I should really sort that out. Deep Pockets, each rank gives you 10 quid at the start of each escape from the House of Hades. I mean, that's not amazing, is it? What's Shadow Presence? Oh, that's the backstab one. Cool. Ah, right, yeah. So you collect these keys as well. I don't know how many I have, because it doesn't say on the screen. But you... Oh, hang on, what? There's all different ones? When did this change? This is all new. Activate Fiery Presence instead of Shadow Presence. What does Fiery Presence do? Each rank makes you do 10% more damage when you strike undamaged foes. That's a bit rubbish. Dark Regeneration. What does that do? Makes 30% of any purple things you collect restore your health by that much. That's cool. A lot of people in the kids' ancient Greek or Egyptian myths catch interest. Yeah, that's pretty much it. You're right, because you don't really get given a lot of cool fantasy stuff. Whereas they teach you like Greek myths as if they're actual history. So, so what's the difference between so what's Stubborn Defiance? Restores you 30% health one time per chamber. And your life total is depleted. Interesting. I'm going to probably stick with Death Defiance for now. Greater Reflex. So sorry, these are all new. Sorry, is the point I'm making. So all these like optional ones are new to me. Blooding Blood. Each rank gives you... So what's Abyssal Blood? Each rank reduces foe speed and damage by 5% while they have the thing. Yeah, okay, fuck that. Stubborn Defiance is like when you tell Matt he's made a mistake. It's not... No, because with Matt, it's not like Defiance. He just rolls with it. It's just like... Oh, yeah, no, but it's fine because X, Y, Z. Like, it's an admirable trait. Each rank gives you 5% of your gold total each time you clear an underworld region. I mean, that's better, isn't it? And then what's thick skin adds to your life total, or gives you 5% damage where you have 80% or more health. I mean, I rarely do, so fuck that. I mean, yeah, let's buy a couple of these, man. More health. More health's good.
Ready, I think.
And then sometimes you can go to your bed.
Not even tired, thanks.
And then you have a sleep, and then you have a weird dream. Oh, there you go. 12 escape attempts, 1,867 foes slain. I feel like that's quite a good number of foes slain. I mean... Oh, I gotta keep yawning, sorry. I mean, yeah, compared to the number of foes I've slain in real life. Probably in... I mean, I guess... How many foes have I slain in real life? The odd spider. It's probably about it, right?
Something back there for
20, 30 odd spiders. Flies. If you add flies into that, you can probably double the numbers on that, to be fair.
You just remember when you're duking it out, the walls are your friend.
Oh, that's right, yeah. If you knock enemies into walls, it does bonus damage, which is quite cool.
Against walls. Sound advice as ever, mate.
No, I don't want to use... Oh, hello. New weapon, is it?
I need to track down more chthonic keys.
God. Fucking... Yeah, I do. So I've upgraded quite a bit on the hub, yeah. I think. It's been so long since I've played it, I'm struggling to, like, remember how any of this worked. I seem to remember this spear being pretty cool. Oh, that's right, spin attack. And then there's more stuff here as well. These are all like artifacts. That's right, because I'm Bezies with Kerberos. Sorry, Ben. I'm sorry. Oh, thanks for stopping by, Colin. It's cool to hear from you again, man. Take care. Excuse me. Yes, I've bought these artifacts, but I've only leveled up the Cerberus one. And there's, yeah, basically, as you make better and better friends with people, you unlock their stuff. So what was the... Okay, so that's adding to my total life. Take minus 20% damage from the front. We'll take 10% from the back. 10% damage striking undamaged foes. Also striking foes from behind. Starting next escape attempt with 100 quid. Spend as you please. That's from Hypnos. Items from the Well Chant of Directions increased by +4 encounters. And then what was this one? Attack, special, and cast. Each deal 40% damage while not empowered by a boon. But you always are, because you pick the boons are the abilities you get from the gods and stuff. Yeah, so I'm just going to keep the spiked collar on, mate. Let's go.
Again.
The on the subject of pronunciations, I think it's in Assassin's Creed Odyssey. So they don't say Hades; they say, like, I think it's Hades. Hades? I think it's Hades. I think that's how they actually pronounce it, which probably means I am wrong about that as well. Right, what have we got? Daedalus' hammer. Extending jab, your attack has more range and deals 40% damage to distant foes. Oh, that's right. That's a really interesting one, because it's like if you can keep people at the right range and just, like, poke them, then you do shitloads more damage. Hold special for up to 200% more damage. Minimum range is reduced. Ah, so see where it says fated choice down there? So that basically means that's something that relates to a challenge that you've not done yet. So I'll probably do that, to be fair. Breaching Skewer special deals 400% damage to armor. That's cool, but I can do this one.
All tuned up. That's a lot of coin.
There's a lot of coin. Zzz. Idiot. Right, let's go.
Here I am.
Nice. One hit kill.
By my birthright.
Man, the history tour stuff is unbelievable. Like, I really... The only reason that I'm sort of paralyzed because I don't know if... I don't know if I want... Because the history tour stuff starts in, like, the centre of Athens, right? Which, in the story, I think you build your way towards that. So I feel like it would kind of spoil the main campaign. So I think I want to do a bit of the campaign first. It's Latin, just throw an accent on it and call it proper and say it. But it's not Latin though, is it? It's Greek, right? Or is Hades a Latin word that was nicked? I don't know enough. I mean, I don't know enough to question you, so I don't know why I've done it. That's why. Maximum life. Alright, what have we got? We've got keys, and we've got the jewels and shit. I can't remember what the jewels and shit do, but I know I need keys because I want to get that new weapon unlocked. So, have that, you buggers. Obviously, the spear and the sword are probably like the two most similar weapons, but as you can see, like quite a different style of combat already. And this is before you get onto the there's like a bow and a shield. There, it's interesting. Hey, let's go see Aphrodite. Probably also pronouncing it correctly, who knows?
What shall we do here once you finally arrive? Perhaps we could go out and meet some mortals. I know all too many maidens or noble gentlemen who'd absolutely love to get to know you.
Special deals more damage and inflicts weak. It's pretty good. To be fair, I'm going to be using the special a lot because I've already had the thing that gives it more damage, so that's tempting. Cast is wide, short range blast, inflicts weak. Your dash deals damage where you end up inflicting weak. I mean, I'm sort of maintaining range, so I'm not going to bother doing the creepy chaos world shit. Right, fellas. Oh, nearly got 2 for 1 then. Oh, that's right. So the dash strike has a bit of a swipe on it. See that? So that's your normal attack, which is just a straight up poke. If you dash, bit of this on it. Oh, cheers, Ben. 31 months. Hot damn. That's older than my son. I think. Nearly, yeah. Oh, there we go, boss time. Right, so they have just changed this encounter. wondering, I didn't think you could. I was wondering if you could charge up the throw whilst attacking, but of course you can't. Of course you can't.
Anyone else?
All right, no need to keep on toying with your prey. Here comes one of my finest blessings now.
Artemis is cool. This is one of my favourites. Now, here we go. Your attack is strong with a 15% chance to deal critical damage. Good. Cast seeks foes, 10% chance to deal critical damage. Your call fires a seeking arrow. Oh yeah. That's quite good. I might unlock that because I haven't got a call at the moment. Oh, Deadly Strike's really good though. That's just fucking... Ah, yeah. That's just extra damage. I'm a simple man. Give me the thing that makes the damage number go up. Oh, excuse me. I'll take take care. There we go. Take care, CJ. Good to hear from you, man. Hope you're doing all right. I hope work goes okay too. Yeah. Sounds like a bad situation, but I hope you're okay. Look at them big numbers coming out of the baddies.
Now what?
The weirdest thing about reading a lot of Greek, fucking hell, sorry, I keep fucking yawning. Reading a lot of Greek mythology as a child, is the amount of times that you're like, huh, it says here that Zeus seized a woman. Wonder what that means. Oh, and then later they had a kid. Pretty fucked, to be honest. Also, the kids' Greek books skip the bit where... How did he make Aphrodite? Didn't Zeus tear off his genitals and throw them into the ocean? And then Aphrodite was born out of... apparently the sea all, like, frothed up. Where he threw his genitals into the sea. And then Aphrodite was born out of the foam. Something like that. I hope I've not made that up, because I definitely should be arrested if I've made that up. Fucking look at that damage. We have all had that happen, to be fair, Chod. That's like, it's pretty standard stuff. Shouldn't be judging Zeus for chucking his genitals in the sea and it creating the goddess of love. We've all been there. Shouldn't stigmatise tearing our genitals off and throwing them into the sea. That. Excuse me, Deadly Strike. Ooh, special damage goes up by 112%. That's a big deal. I can't remember. I don't know if it was a kink though, Chod. I can't remember why Zeus threw his genitals into the sea. Can't remember. I'm sure there was a good reason. Can someone look this up? Well. I don't want to look it up because I'm worried about getting put on a list.
Come try me.
Is it unfair to keep the Greek gods to our morals? No, they're gods. This should be the most moral thing going. We shouldn't have come up with superior models to literal celestial beings. They should be telling us what to do. We've got Poseidon, or we've got more maximum health. I mean, maximum health is pretty good, to be fair. I don't think... Like, more maximum health is not going to mitigate the effects of me just being shite at the game at this point. Cool. Flood shot, your cast damages foes in the area and knocks them away. Your dash damages foes in an area and knocks them away. You gain a random assortment of free shit. I mean, yeah. Fine. It is epic. Wow. That is a lot of free shit. If you want some really cool Greek mythology, look up the Titanomachy. That's how Zeus and that was born, and it's about the Titans and their wars. Oh, that's right, because the Titans were first, right? And then the Olympians came along and killed all the Titans? Is that right? Yeah. Oh, well, that was easy.
The power of the gods.
Attack is stronger. Special deals more damage and inflicts weak. How does it compare to Bastion? I mean, I would argue this is a better game. Really enjoyed Bastion at the time. I don't quite know why it's had about 15 ports to other systems. Like, I do really like it. But I don't know, I don't think I fell in love with it quite the way everyone else did. But it's a similar vibe. It's just that obviously this is like all the levels randomly generated rather than it being all authored. I don't know if this does, like, the story stuff is cool in this, the constant, like, you know, the constant death loop. But yeah, but I don't know if it does story things that will affect people quite the way Bastion did. Maybe it does though, I don't know.
Now that's a rather ominous
like later on. Yeah.
Care to explain in terms an idiot like me could understand?
Excuse me.
Lord Hades is exploring other options. He has no confidence in my ability to stop you anymore. Though maybe it isn't too late for me to change his mind.
Fuck, so does that mean the boss changes once you've beaten her so many times? I wonder if that's a thing.
That's just not enough.
Ow.
You suffer.
Shit. Ah, fuck. She's gonna kill me again because I'm rubbish. Maybe not. Yeah. Ah, so you fight her other sisters. That's cool. I haven't played Noita yet. I think it might be in the sale. I should probably pick it up because it looks wicked. Maybe that'll be next week. Who knows? I think the soundtrack is still Darren Korb.
Where do you think you're going?
You know exactly where.
Restore 10% of your life when you enter a chamber. That's really good. Oh, but it only lasts for 3 chambers, makes sense. Tinge of Erebus, gain 29 of the darkness shit. Passive, traps deal 500% damage to your foes. I mean, I don't think I'd be clever enough to use that, to be honest. I'll just get that and that. Bot. Yeah, I don't want to sell either of those. I haven't got many boons yet. I think I've been doing pretty well considering.
Up we go then.
Yeah, the narrator stuff in Bastion was cool. But there were only a couple of examples of it actually feeling like it was reacting to stuff you were doing, right? How many exits we got? Just the one? Excuse me. £10.49. That is cheap. Should probably sort that out. How did he just go? I'll do. It's randomised, yeah, it's a roguelike, so it is random each time. So that's not Artemis. Is it Icarus with the wings? Yeah, of course. I mean, I know it's Icarus with the wings. I just can't remember if that wing specifically refers to. No, it might be Zephyr. Is it Zephyr? Okay, let's go find out. Let's go and actually just find out. Those criticals are no joke as well. Oh, it's Hermes! Of course it is. Zephyr, what the fuck was I thinking? He's all about speed! Move a bit faster, your cast is fast. Yeah, move faster, please. I mean, I don't know if it'll make much difference. Hello, BK16. This is Hades, which I'm playing on PC. Is it still PC only? I think it might be. I've got 357 quid. Let's go to the shop and buy everything. Yeah, the winged sandals of Hermes, as we all know from the Falconhoof sketch. Oh, hello. Yes, please. I'll have an Artemis ability.
You know, one thing I'll say for Charon there, he doesn't talk too much. And since neither do you, I'm letting you have this.
Cheers, Artie. 100. Oh, your Death Strike deals more damage. Your call fire. Oh yeah, I should really get the call one, right? Because that'll be really useful. Basically, that's like an extra ability. So you start as you're killing stuff, you build up like a god meter, and then yeah, let's heal and get that. Oh, I could level up my Deadly Strike again, or the Heartbreak Flourish. Yeah, man.
Powered up.
I don't have any problem with Hermes the Courier in real life. They're not the best. They're not DPD.
I'm in Asphodel now, aren't I?
But yeah.
I'd always heard this was some flower-covered meadow-type place, not such a terrifying hellscape.
Cheers, Karen.
Barge of Death, you're here.
Ooh. This is always a fun little bit. No. The hell has he got a fucking shield? All of a sudden. So you see, yeah, below my health, there's now a little fiery meter that's filling up. Let's give it a go. There you go. Not entirely clear what that did, to be honest, but it looked cool. Ow. And backstabs in, mate. Stun lock him. Is that it? Are we good? Yeah, we're good.
The one called Nyx.
Hey, it's Athena.
She is your mother, as I understand? We Olympians rarely consort with the chthonic gods. Nyx herself reached out to me about your plight, and I was spurred to act.
Of course, sorry, yeah, you're right, Ben. You can't see it because my stupid face is in the way. Should we fix that? I mean, not that it really matters. But, you know. Cast damage is focused on a small area and can deflect. You begin each counter with your god gauge partly full. Nice. Yeah. Reduce damage.
Strength of the goddess.
Right, where's my mouse cursor? Hang on. Oh, it won't leave the bollocks. Let's move that, and then back to the game. Uh oh. What's happened? Hades? Oh, God for that. There you go. You can see down there's my health. God, yes, you haven't been able to see my health this entire time. Maybe I'll just leave my face there. So you can actually see the interface a bit better. Right. Let's crack on. No, it looks weird. Looks weird. Oh, it's Eurydice, I think. Hang on, let me just pop that back. The two little icons above my health. Hang on. This is weird. Oh, there we go.
Hi.
Hello.
What is it, hon? Oh no, don't tell me you've come all the way from Tartarus to ask me more about your good-for-nothing court musician friend.
Certainly not. I'm merely here for your wonderful singing, cooking, or conversational ability. Though, since you mentioned it, you seem to have a lot to say to him. Is there anything I can do?
So let me see if I understand. Orpheus blew it with me like an idiot, but now I'm supposed to be reaching out to him. Sorry, hun, but that's not happening. The two
Orpheus did fuck up, to be fair.
You know what? I think we're finished here too, if you'll excuse me.
Okay. Soz. Ambrosia's Delight. 2 random boons of yours are upgraded to the next rarity. Holy shit. Pom Porridge and Underworld Decay up to 4 random boons of yours gain +1 level, but I've only got 3. Around Fragrant Beverage, the next 3 boons you find have upgraded rarity. I'm just going to do the Ambrosia, I think.
It'll be my pleasure.
Cool.
Really hit the spot.
Those 2 little icons. Oh, what? Oh, so they're the... basically, that means I've got 2 revivals left when I die. How do I actually look at... Okay, so here I look at my abilities. So that... God, that's now heroic. Holy shit. That's now rare. 143% extra damage. That is good. It's very good. Cool. Oh, excuse me.
Take care, yeah?
It's weird, like I'm doing well because I've just gone all in on like attack power, right? But I've not really, in terms of the boons, I've not really got any synergy going yet. Like that's when it gets really exciting, is when you start pulling together loads of abilities that just work really well together. I'm not quite there yet.
The perfect gift.
Why is... Oh no, what's happening? Steam Big Picture's making noises in the background as if yeah, look, it's opened the bloody page for Katana Zero. So... Right, I think it's stopped doing it. Yeah, I think you're right, it is the same vocalist. I mean, it'd be insane if it wasn't, right? Let's go see Poseidon. Okay, an easy one. Cast damages foes in an area and knocks them away. Dash damages foes in an area and then knocks them away. Or just get a load of free shit. I mean, I do dash a lot. Let's go for that.
Power of the sea.
Changed up your look again, have you, Hydra?
Isn't it the same as last time? I've got my special Artemis shit. This is very Corb, isn't it? This track. Oh shit, that should have killed me. There we go. Goodbye, Hydra.
Good, no more heads. Right.
Let's get out of here.
You think you can just walk into Elysium, do you?
Yes.
Yes, yes, I do.
Passive slain foes have 15% chance to drop health. Gain some treasure. Bit faster. It's only 10 quid. It's only 10 quid. I'm just going to buy the lot. Fuck it. Is there anything I can sell? Is there anything I'm not really using? Nah, they're all too good. It does get to the, like, later on, it does get to the point where you've got so many boons that, like, there's some that just don't really fit with the build you've started creating. And you can sell them for quite a bit.
Much nicer climate.
Yeah, mate.
Mysterious and Theseus are probably expecting me.
That's nice, isn't it? I like that. It's a nice little view. Oh, we've got money, and then we got a hammer. Let's do the hammer.
Long spears. Damn, he's recovered.
What, do they get their health back or something? Oh, that's right, they turn into weird little eye orbs. Did not realise those butterflies were enemies. Just thought they were nice butterflies. Special becomes a shot. It deals 50 damage in area. That's... You can't change that. Can you? Shot deals 50 damage in area. Special bounces up to 7 foes. I've not been using the spin attack. I probably should. Right, this is interesting. Oh, that's one of the fated choice ones. Fuck it. Let's have a go.
That'll do.
Okay, so it's still the same... Right, it just hasn't exploded. Oh, shit. So you just throw it and it just explodes. So you don't, like, recall it and then throw it again. That's interesting. Okay. Let's go see Hermes. Holy shit, that fucking murders. That's cool. Do you see the little reticle that was appearing on me then? To show that I was being targeted by a ranged character. Good game, this. Good bloody game. Do it, Martin. It's good. It's really good. I don't know if it's on sale at the moment. It might be part of the Steam sale. I'm not sure. Second win after using call. Gain dodge chance and move speed for 10 seconds. Nah. Oh, hello. Special's 12% faster. Yep. Yep.
The haste of Hermes.
Woof, woof, woof. Look at that. I'm going to absolutely wreck some fools with this. Oh! These are always really interesting. So in case you didn't notice, there was 2 god symbols on the thing. So you got to pick one, and the one you don't pick gets upset with you. Let's go Aphrodite. Because I've already got one of hers, I think, haven't I? Definitely resist some damage from nearby foes' attacks. That would be good. Any heart chamber rewards are worth more. No, let's do this one. Sorry, Athena.
Punishable choice. But if you wish to face the consequences, so be it.
I mean, chill out. Yeah, I mean, I believe there are plans to bring this to Switch. Right? I mean, you would think given that they very obviously ported the rest of their games to Switch, then this must be on the way, right?
She can't stay mad forever.
How do they keep getting a shield? Very upsetting to me. It's $15.99. I mean, yeah, sorry, $15.59 on Steam. That is a bargain, as far as I'm concerned. Oh, hang on. Oh, that's right. And then you get a thing from Athena as well.
To think we both know better than to let old grudges stew forever, Zagreus.
Well, you're the one who started it, prick. Right, it's damage from traps. Begin each encounter with your god gauge partly full. Let's get a better cast thing, right? Because I'm not using that at all, and I should be. Alright. Oh, that's true, yeah. Pyre hasn't been ported yet.
Soul-sucking butterflies.
Basically, yeah, your magic ability, like enemies that you hit with it, like hold on to your these red gems, which is what you spend to cast it. So you have to, whatever you hit with your magic, you then have to make sure you kill that enemy in order to get your magic back. I'm getting minced. Ah, fuck. This is it. Last life.
Butterflies. Ugh.
Oh, they did mention other platforms. Cool. That's exciting. I mean, this on the Switch will be fucking dynamite, man.
Not exactly the expressive type, but never was. We seldomly saw eye to eye on things.
Random cool stuff. Slamming floating barriers creates a watery blast in the area, or any chamber rewards are worth more. That one's tempting.
The sea god's might.
Poseidon stuff is interesting because obviously he's the god of water, right? So all his abilities are about throwing enemies around, like using waves to push enemies around. And then then bonus damage for doing so. It's cool. Shit. I think I'm probably tired. I'm playing quite badly.
Come, wretches.
All of a sudden. I mean, this is the best run yet, obviously, but yeah. Yeah, I'm about to die. Oh, how did I survive that?
Delicious.
Okay, yeah.
Juicy. Still alive.
Yeah, just about. Shop! Please sell me some health. Please, shop. Hello, Karen. What have I got? 222. So I can buy that. That means there's probably no merit in increasing my maximum health at this point. So let's get another boon from Athena.
Shrewd expenditure of wealth is sometimes all that stands between a victory and sore defeat. Isn't that right, cousin?
Sure is. If you take damage, damage foes around you and briefly deflect. Death Defiance restores more health than usual and replenish one use. Yes, please. Extra life. Tar. Maximum health or Poseidon. Don't know. Yeah, maximum health is no use because I'm nowhere near maximum health. So what's the point?
Over here.
Fucking shield, lads. I can't remember what you're supposed to do to deal with that. Like,
Nearly got me.
nearly did. Back down to 21 health. This is going to go badly. So I don't want to replace my cast ability. Boons with knockaway effect will also rupture foes. God gauge charge up faster when you take damage. Yeah, why not?
Might of the sea.
Hey, Woodfella. How's it going? Yeah, right. I'm probably going to die in the next room, right? Seems pretty clear. But that's where this is headed. Everyone, please stop targeting me with spears. Thank you. Whoa. Damn it. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, no, that's right. I got an extra life, didn't I? Fuck.
It's my last chance.
Completely forgot. It's like that bit in Scott Pilgrim. It's bloody bedtime, folks. I'll tell you what. Yeah, mate. I am enjoying this game a lot. It's really good. Why has that got like a floating bow? Is that where he killed? Oh yeah, there's more of them. That's where I killed the enemies, right? I wonder, is there a way to like... I wonder if there's an ability that lets you pick them up or something. Shop. Buy more health, please. Shop. Oh, night, Cutty. Take care, man.
Kieran's shop.
Oh, man. I mean, I can buy the increased maximum health.
Cheers, mate.
Which does actually increase my current health a bit as well. So that's sort of good, right? Oh, what's this? That's special. That's the only way through, isn't it? Cool.
Gentlemen.
Oh, does Nina Cooney have northern accents in it? Oh, hello. Oh, Theseus and the Minotaur.
Despite having experienced such a thorough thrashing by us last time.
Shut up, prick. This arena's changed as well. This is really different.
You know full well that wasn't a fair fight. Face me yourself and we'll see how you fare.
So I'm just reading the chat. Yeah, bloody Baron's northern, but he's an arsehole, so...
Quarter truths. You, however, soon shall hear my blessed spear. Specifically, the sound it makes whilst sliding into your exposed midsection. Defend yourself.
It's a bit weird. I'm pretty sure that previously it was just the Minotaur as well. Damn it. Oh, I'm not going to survive this. No, there we go. Hello, Mock Turtle. I mean, you've pretty much just tuned in for the end, I think, because I'm going to have to go because it is late.
That's one bad bull.
It is one bad bull. That was a good run, though. Happy with that. Hello, Hypnos.
You took on the Minotaur? No way! No wonder you're back here. Everyone knows that he's unstoppable, especially me. Hey, next you run into him, could you get his autograph for me?
Ha ha ha. At least they say Minotaur, not Minotaur.
No.
Oh shit!
Sign of Cerberus for now.
The Cerberus gone. Dad.
A lot of renovating to be done, isn't there, Father? Your house contractor there has shown a wide variety of pending jobs.
I've ordered Nyx to supervise that list. Entirely her problem, boy. And likely yours. How does it feel, knowing that your rampages create the need for so much maintenance?
Feels pretty good now that you mention it. Keeps everybody occupied now.
Go occupy yourself someplace else.
Whatever, Dad. So yeah, this is where you renovate this sort of home area. So there's all sorts of like different stuff to unlock, and some of it, yeah, I think some of it affects things out in the world as well, and some of it's just for the home area. But yeah, it's cool. Could get some luxurious seating. Get rid of the clumps fur shed by Cerberus. Cushions the posterior while waiting eternally. Cured meats. Nice. I think this is stuff for my room. And then there's music you can unlock with diamonds, which I don't have any of. Yeah. I'm too tired to consider what would be a good idea, so...
I saw Eurydice again. I couldn't bring myself to do exactly as you asked. I sort of mentioned you.
Yeah, she hated it.
You what? Well, what I meant to say was... Oh. Did you perchance get the impression she had harbors toward me feelings of resentment and the like?
Yeah, I mean, you got her permanently consigned to the underworld, mate, even though you were given a pretty cushy deal to get her out.
You seem to be a bit of a sore subject, yes. What happened to the two of you, if I may ask?
Oh, it's just... I almost saved her soul from this domain back when I lived and breathed. But in the final moments of my rescue, my faith faltered. She is lost to me forever now. Though I'm pleased to hear she isn't lost to you.
What brings
I'll have to get to the bottom of this later.
I wonder where Cerberus is.
Happen to know whom I should thank for the weapons just outside my chambers, Achilles?
I'm sure I wouldn't, lad. Though if I happen to run into them, I'll let them know.
Oh, is it Darren Korb who does Zagreus' voice? I did not know that.
If I sit down, I won't want to get back up. Don't think I'm welcome in there.
I don't know what any of this stuff is about.
How goes it, Shades?
Oh, excuse me. Oh yeah, some reasons like some of the shades you can not even talk to, but just get a weird little bit of information on. A bit like Watch Dogs. Hey, it's Meg. Hello, Meg.
I swear you're right. That one is such an idiot. Oh, anyway, I'd best get back to work. Next round's on me, Dusa, and you take care.
You take care too, Miss Meg. Thanks for the drink. Bye now.
They get along at least.
Seems to remember this being really useful. Oh, that's right. Yeah, you can trade resources for other resources, which is quite cool. And some of it's stuff that's really hard to come by. Old kitchen. I don't think this does anything yet. Yeah. Right, I'm going to stop now. Right, yeah, because I had wondered about Zagreus' accent. Because there was something not entirely accurate about it. These are all dead people that have come to the underworld, by the way. And they're all queuing up to get signed in. I mean, imagine being the fucking in charge of the whole underworld and you have to be the fucking receptionist. That's kind of shit, right? Right. I'm going to go now because it's bedtime. I don't know what I'll do next week. Should be back on. I'll be back on Tuesday, I think.
I see.
Excuse me. Stretching my arms, clicking the elbows. What day? It's Friday, so Sunday. Matt's going to stream more Hitman, and he's getting good. He's getting the hang of it now. It's really interesting to see that progression because it is quite a weird game. So yeah, it's been interesting to watch. I'll be tuning in for that. Farley couldn't be asked this week, obviously. That's why I'm here on Friday. But he's going to be back next week with shit. What's he doing? Oh, he's doing Deadly Premonition 2 soon, isn't he? I don't know if is it this coming week or I can't remember when it's actually out. But yeah.
What happened then?
Yeah, and then there's be a new show next week, and you know the rest. I'm aware I need to do a Bell's Kitchen. I feel like I say that quite a lot. But yeah, I will. I'm actually off work next week, so I mean I might try and fit some lunchtime streams in, but probably not because I'm supposed to. Oh, actually no, Tuesday. New's not around, so I'll probably Tuesday lunchtime I might do a stream as well as in the evening, but maybe not. But yeah, take care of yourselves. I hope you've enjoyed this. Play by the Bell is back, so it's just going to be more indie stuff. I mean, I could probably do like several months just digging through the itch bundle for racial equality and stuff.
Is that all?
But that feels a bit too easy, so I don't know. We'll see how we go. But yeah, take care of yourselves. I'll speak to you soon. Cheery. Oh, we got a new ending screen with the proper schedule on it and everything. So enjoy that. Cheers.
Keep it moving.